Greetings and welcome to the Sunday giveaway stream, everybody. DragonBloggers here, Mr. and Mrs. DragonBlogger, and Pumpkin in my lap. This is Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin.
He's like, I just got a new toy today, so
he did.
Let me down.
He went into the garage and he chewed open a box because he found a toy and he chewed open a box. And is that your toy? Yeah, here's your toy. Yeah, let me see it.
Okay, so the thing is, I have a box in the garage that has all the dog toys. So I stock up, like, when they're on sale and stuff like that. And all of them know where that box is.
And so
they always try to raid it.
Dug his head in and grabbed a new toy on his own. Come on. Hey, come on, Joey. Come on. Joey. Come on, get Joey.
He's like, come on. He was like, I was doing something.
What? Yeah, there you go. Enjoy your new toy. Okay.
He's like, I plan to.
So I'll be snorting and chewing on that for a while.
Yeah, so it's not us if you hear it.
All right. I don't know. It could be snorting. You never know. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, Jennifer? Tink, Alley Cat. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Sarath. Ilya, Evans, Rover, Ed. I got everybody. We'll go ahead and just introduce the Sunday stream like we normally do. So on the Sunday product showcase and giveaway stream, we often run multiple giveaways. The primary ones are the gift card giveaways, of which there'll be 2 gift card drawings at the end of the stream. And oh, thank you. What's this?
That's
okay.
What I'm giving away.
So there'll be 2 gift cards given away at the end of the stream. There's also going to be the mystery product. So a lot of people like getting the mystery box or mystery products. We get a lot of products to review at DragonBlogger, like thousands of products. And I'm not kidding when I say thousands. It's not an exaggeration when I tell you that we've had thousands of products. Almost 3,000 since January 2021. We get so many products that we don't have enough space to keep all the stuff we review. So what we do is we select some of the best stuff, some of the stuff we have a lot of duplicates of, like that same category product, and James, Nate, and I will put together mystery boxes where we just, put a bunch of different random gadgets in a box and ship it out to one lucky winner. Now, it's partially used because we did a test review with it, maybe did some longevity tests, or we just unboxed it, but they're all in good working condition and, usually get a lot of awesome stuff that can show up in those mystery boxes. So we're giving away one of the product mystery boxes, 2 gift cards, plus Mrs. DragonBlogger has this little neat set of watch bling, watch band bling. Yeah. It's like smartwatch band bling. Let me see if it exists. So if you have an Apple Watch or any sort of smartwatch,
or Fitbit, it's compatible Fitbit.
Or Fitbit, this is like bling you slide on your watch band and just gives you a little bit of like accessorizing. Think of it as like jewelry for your watch band. So Miss DragonBlogger will be shipping this little pack of jewelry for your watch band, and she'll be showcasing some of that stuff in her set as well. Now that she has the Apple Watch Series 7 too, just like I do. In addition, when I get to this product, Goose Coos let us give away another one of these little portable stroller / car seat fans. So you can enter for your chance to win one of these as well. All giveaways are going to be drawn at dragonblogger.com/gift card. So if you do the mystery product giveaway on that page, that will be for any physical prizes. Whereas the gift card giveaway on that page will just be for the gift cards. I'll post the link in chat. It's dragonblogger.com/gift card. And there are 2 entries. There's 2 types of giveaway entries on the same page. That's because we do the virtual prizes or the digital gift cards as the first entry, and the bottom giveaway is for the physical prizes. You need to have a USA shipping address, no PO box, no international shipping. But if you're international and you have a friend or family member in the USA, you could choose to put their address as the recipient of the prize. That is acceptable. So post the link in chat. 2 more giveaways to announce, and then I'll go on to the products. I know we have so many giveaways to announce. It's crazy. We just launched a brand new giveaway this morning. Just launched on the website. This is your chance to win a Nintendo Switch Lite with the Pokemon Arceus game, Pokemon Legends Arceus game. Nate has the game, so he'll ship the game to the winner, whereas I will provide the prize, either the Nintendo Switch Lite, or you could choose $200 equivalent prize value. If you choose the prize value and get like PayPal or a gift card instead of the Switch, then you don't get the game because the game is physical. So it's either Switch plus game or just the prize value equivalent of the Switch. So that one ends on 9/17, and that one just launched this morning. You have a whole bunch of time to collect all the entries in there. We also have the Gigabyte GDG5 gaming laptop giveaway. This one ends on 9/3, and this is your chance to win a really nice really nice gaming laptop, honestly. For around $800-900 at retail cost, it has an RTX 3050. Sorry, it also has 16 gigs RAM, which is plenty more than the 8 gigs RAM laptop. Should hold you well as a road warrior who games on the road. If you choose, you could choose $800 gift card or prize value equivalent as well. So that's your chance to enter to win that one. Now, as I said earlier last week, I was going to announce the winners of the Imazing portable jump starter giveaway. And so I'm going to announce the winners. Now, one winner claimed, the other winner hasn't claimed yet. So they still have 48 hours to claim the prize. Because when I send out the email for your win claim, you have 40 hours to claim, or else you're voided as the winner. But the winners are Tony Platts from Cadillac, Michigan, is the first winner, and Luis Avina from Dallas, Texas, is the second winner. They won the Imazing 2,000 amp portable car jump starters / power banks. So congratulations to them. Hopefully Lewis will claim his before the claim expires. And then I have to choose somebody else. All right. On to the first product today. This is one of my more recent purchases, as my old water cooler, the hot water, ran out. It lasted about a little over a year and a half, just a little over a year. And so I got a new one. And if you ever have those like 5-gallon, so purified water is important, right? People, depending on what city you live in, tap water may or may not, be the best thing to drink. It may have funny taste to it. You never know if it's going to be clean enough, or especially if it's well water. Or so honestly, purified water is the way to go. So one of the more efficient ways to deal with purified water is to get those 5-gallon drums of reverse osmosis purified water, or various purified waters. But some of those tanks are really, some of those top loaders, lugging 40-pound 5-gallon tank of water to sitting on top can be a little annoying. So that's where this one comes in, and I'm pretty happy with this one so far, honestly. Let's go ahead and play this video.
I'm here showcasing the Avalon bottom loading water cooler. One thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get a bottom loading water cooler so you didn't have to pick up those heavy 5-gallon drums of water and try to tilt it over, put it on the top, and have risk water splashing everywhere. So this is where you could just simply put the 5-gallon drum at the bottom. You can see it slots in here. It's got the attachment cap with the metal straw-like device that goes in the bottom, reaches all the way at the bottom, connects to the top, and then you're ready to simply use the water cooler. What I really like about this water cooler is you have 3 water temperature settings. You have cold, which is really, really cold water. It's nice, fresh, cold water. It doesn't even need ice cubes. You have cool water, which is slightly cooler than room temperature. And then, of course, the hot. And the hot is protected by a little switch that you have to kind of push to the left and then press down. And as you can see the steam rising, it is quite hot water. Instantly make teas without having to put it in the microwave, without having to boil water. It's just perfect for that.
So the water is actually very, very hot on the hot water. So hot, you could just simply use that hot water and cook your ramen. My son uses it to cook his ramen. He just pours the hot water over the ramen, lets it sit, and it cooks the ramen. Perfect for tea. And if you want to make the right tea temperature, you can do a mix. You can kind of put a little bit of warm water in there first, and then put a little bit of hot water. Get it at the perfect temperature, so you don't have to let it cool down. So very versatile. I like that I could load in the 5-gallon drum underneath and just stick in the giant straw thing to suck up the water, and it does a fairly good job. But it runs out of water. We've already been on the 3rd or 4th tank that we put in it, and it actually gets almost 100% of the water out before it runs out of water. It doesn't hardly leave any residue. So the way they designed that metal tube to go in really gets to the bottom of the tank of the 5-gallon drum really well, and it gives you a light that comes on when it runs out of water. Now, the only difference between a top loader is with the top loader, I could kind of see how low my tank's getting, and I know in advance if I have a day or 8 hours worth of water left or something like that. This one, I don't know until it's completely empty, unless I open it up, which is kind of inconvenient because it's not a transparent front panel. So the only thing is usually, but I run out and that's it. It's out. I got to go put another tank in. I don't know how much is in it because I don't actively open up the door just to check how much is in it. That's about the only thing about it. But definitely more convenient than a top loader, and it works very well, giving you hot water instantly and allows you to use the 5-gallon purified water drums. So next up on the list is the Yasuda stationary bike, which is at a really, really good deal. Overall, this for the price, this is among the best indoor stationary bikes that I've ever used. Now, you talk about me more recently using the Renfo AI Smart Bike, because that one was sent to me more recently, and the Renfo AI Smart Bike has some features. The Yasuda is just a standard flywheel bike with tension resistance that you tighten the strap and it provides tension, whereas the Renfo AI Smart Bike uses magnetic resistance and has a smart app. But I don't even use the smart app. I use the Renfo AI Smart Bike, but I use none of the smart features of it. So why would I pay like $400 more for a smart bike if I just need a manual bike that I can tighten a flywheel? So that's where the Yasuda comes in. And overall, unless you really got to have a smart app and smart features, this is a really good bang for the buck. So I'm here reviewing this Yasuda indoor stationary bike, which I used. I'm wishing someone jerk. Some things I really like about the bike are. Okay, I have to fix that. That's because I cloned the giveaway. Thanks for letting me know. Pedals, so that way you can add more resistance as you're pedaling. The monitor. What happens when I clone a giveaway and I miss something? Your distance and your time, and that's pretty easy to use. It's very adjustable. I like how it has the wheels in the front, so if you need to lift it and roll it, you can easily do that. It's not very hard to do. It has these little foot pedals here where you have these little, like, you slide your feet in. I found this a little annoying, and they were hard to fit around my shoes because I have really big feet, like size 13. So I found these a little annoying. All right, I just fixed that, Alacat. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, James, how you doing? Those off myself. Those didn't work out. Hey, Travel Diva, welcome. The bottle holder's nice, easy to adjust up and down. You know, you just pull out, loosen these up, pull out, you adjust. I don't know where that shirt is. A lot of adjustments here. My Boba Fett shirt. I don't know what happened to that shirt. And the tilt, so. Actually, as an indoor stationary bike, it works very well. Again, I particularly like the resistance. If you want to add more resistance and start building your thigh muscles, you could do that. It works very well. Easy to use, very easy to assemble. Only took about 45 minutes to an hour to assemble the parts. There's not a lot of separate assembly. You just pretty much put the seat on, put the pedals on, you put this bar on, but it includes all the tools you need to assemble it. Overall, the Yasuda is a really good deal. If you're looking for a stationary bike, something you can get on and just work out, and you don't want to leave the house to do your workout, this will work very well for you. So, at its tightest tension, the Yasuda stationary bike was more than enough to completely win me in just a few minutes. It works really well. The one thing I will say about both the Renfo AI Smart Bike and the Yasuda bike is the Yasuda bike has the seat I found to be a little more uncomfortable. So I had to replace the seat right away because the seat was a little uncomfortable in the Yasuda bike. It was a little too hard for my large derriere. So I had to get a softer seat with a gel pad on it. The Renfo bike still wasn't comfortable, still had to be replaced with my Bicali bike seat. And by the way, Zacro and Bicali make the best bike seat. So if you need to replace any indoor bike seat, Zacro and Bicali, they just make the best padding, wide seats, if you like wide seats. Some people like those little narrow seats, but I like the wide seats. And then they make the gel pads. Zacro makes the gel pads that goes on the seats just to give you that extra cushion. Because if you're sitting on your bike for 30 or 40 minutes at a session, you can have all that, all your weight pressure, especially when you're heavy like me. All my top heavy pressure just sits right on my butt, and that can give me a little bit of discomfort and, just be uncomfortable. But the difference of price is insane because the Renfo AI Smart Bike is almost $700 and the Yasuda bike is just around $299, $300 right now. And I don't even use the smart features. Although I will say the magnetic resistance of the Renfo AI Smart Bike is a little smoother going to the 80 different levels. Doing it manually with the twist strap isn't so hard to do with the tension dial on the Yasuda either. So both are really good options. Hey P13 and Lady Bacon, welcome. So next up, I do this in the carousel real quick because it's on a lightning deal today only, and the lightning deal only lasts for about 5 more hours or when all the deals are claimed. This is the Holy Stone 720G 2-axis gimbal GPS drone, which is about the cheapest price I've ever seen for this drone. And I can't remember if James or Nate covered this off the top of my head, so I'm going to go get the link right here. Don't worry, I've got some products on hand too. I'm just going to do the videos first. That's Nate.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HS720G 4K drone from Holy Stone. This is their top-of-the-line drone, so we're going to go ahead and dive in and see everything that it comes with first. So as usual with Holy Stone, as you guys can see here, as I'm kind of cutting this plastic off, it does come with a case. This one does kind of have like a faux leather feel to it and a little handle on it, which is pretty nice. And then one of the first things you're going to notice right here is you're going to get a box inside of a box, and then inside of that box you are going to get the battery. Now they don't send two batteries with this, which is a little bit different from what
Yeah, sure. She's here, Wiley.
This is
ready for her segment.
Model. And then you're going to get the charging cable for that battery. Right
no, I
here,
don't. He did not deliver his prize to Raising Siren yet.
Continuing on, you are going to have your extra propellers just in case you crash.
James is actually going to deliver the last mystery box in
right
person.
Here, you're going to get a little bit of documentation, such as some warning labels, and then the user manual.
Oh, maybe he did already. I take that back.
On right here inside of the case, you're going to notice that you're going to get
maybe he
your
did
handheld
already.
Controller. Now this controller is very similar.
Oh yes, Kiwi. Kiwi's actually one of the videos in this stream
but
too.
We'll go ahead and take a look at some of the
I've got a toy video coming up with
here
Kiwi
in a little bit later on in the video. And then finally, the last thing we're going to have inside of this case is going to be the drone itself. Now this is a compact folding drone, just like some of their other drones. This one does feel a little bit sturdy, and it does have a little bit of design changes. Some quick specs about this: it does have a 2-axis
Hey Jeanette, how you
gimbal,
doing?
so that's going to give you nice, smooth video when you're recording, and also has electronic image stabilization.
So what's really cool about having a
two
2-axis gimbal is you get much more stable camera video shots from the drone itself.
SD card right here.
It's a lot more stable, and you get better angles.
An SD card. On the back is going to be your battery slot with a battery light indicator. And then taking a look at the right side, just more of the arms, and that's basically.
Oh, thanks, Wiley. Yeah, they were cute puppies.
Itself. Taking
I showed Gluten off on the Twitch
closer
stream
look
this morning.
At the remote here, as you guys can see here, this does take on some of their form factor that they've used.
Let's get to see some flight
with
tests.
their other handheld controllers. The antennas, how many GPS satellites we're connected to. We're going to have the launch button, the lock button, return to home, which will automatically return it to where it took off from in case of an emergency. And then you're going to have basically a speed selection.
This is a really nice drone.
Right. If you hold it down, you can see that we're
especially with the lightning deal right now,
which is high speed. Then we switch to low speed. We're going to go ahead and go back to high speed.
The GPS homing and the return to home,
indicated
really
right
nice.
Up there.
Hey Vicky,
on the right side,
welcome.
You are able to switch between photo and video mode. So we'll go ahead and look at some of the settings for the video. So there's auto white balance, there's grayscale, there's a whole bunch of different settings for video color. You're going to have two different video types, which is going to be 30 frames per second at 4K and 1080p at 60 frames per second. Enough of all of me talking though, let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and see what this thing is capable of. I'm super excited, being that this is their highest end model. So as you guys can see here, we are now looking at the camera live view. We are now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Again, this is at 4K 30 frames per second. You guys could see on that launch that image stabilization electronically and the gimbal do a really good part in making sure that you get smooth video. This is honestly immediately a big step up from the drone that I have tested from them in the past. While that one wasn't
definitely a nice drone.
A lot better.
Does some nice footage for the price.
Now we are
really good hobbyist drone for amateurs.
60 frames.
You don't want to take a risk.
And one of the
with,
things I noticed about this
$1,000 plus drone. You want to start off with something a little more lower end, but
the sensor
really
is just
decent
a lot
price.
better. The colors are more vibrant. Seems to be working better than the previous version of the drone that I had tested, so it definitely works really well. All right,
easy
guys,
to control
just
too.
A quick overview of the HS720G drone from Holy Stone.
See how fast and responsive it is?
Their game at the top of the line for this drone. So if we're a new drone that is very easy to learn and fun to fly around with, I highly recommend this one. And I'll see you on the next video.
So for sure, if you need a hobby drone or you want to fly a drone and you're looking for something that was like, I used to play around with those cheapy, like under $100 drones, which didn't have any return home feature. You know, they made a lot of noise. They had crappy 480p cameras or 720p cameras that didn't look very good. They were very shaky, very unstable. And they had microphones so they catch on noise. So I haven't actually used a drone even at this range of the 720G yet. I just don't have time to play around with a drone, but this would be a definite drone that I would start with or have my teenage son take to the beach with and kind of capture it over the jetties and the waves and things like that. So very good option, and it is on lightning deal right now. And of course, practice makes perfect, but it helps when you have a drone that will just hover in place, right? all the drones that I've had previously, if you let go of the sticks, they're falling to the ground and crashing. These drones, like the Holy Stone 720G, they have an auto hover. You can just press it and it'll stay in place. You do not have to worry about it. Yes, you do need a license to fly that drone, but the license is only $20, and it basically, you just answer some questions online and take it. It is not hard to get your drone license. You could do it online. It only takes you answering a few questions, registering it, and when you get one license, it applies to all drones you own. So very easy to get your FCC license for a drone. Not hard at all. And a lot of people think you need the commercial license. So there's a separate type of license. There's the hobby license, which you only get one license and you can fly any number of drones. It applies to all your drones, and it's really cheap and it's easy to take test. Then there's the commercial license, which allows you to do commercial drone footage for like weddings and real estate. So if you're going to be making money from your drone camera footage, or you're going to be using your drone commercially, you need the second license, which is the drone commercial license. So two types of licenses. But the hobby license is really easy to acquire and get. And with these type of drones, they are the drones. Come on, on Realtor.com, and the people, when you get good with a drone, there's no reason you can't use that towards making some money. You know, a lot of real estates, they want to have drone footage of those properties that they're listing on Realtor. They want to have various drone footage. Look at drone wedding photography is popular. All sorts of things you can do once you get really good with a drone and you step yourself up into those high-level professional drones. So drones can make a career path too. All right. Next up is the Anchor Nebula Capsule, which I was not going to have in my stream today until I saw that it was on deal, because it's still on deal. And Nate and James both covered this on Thursday, and Nate covered it again Saturday. But it is still on deal at an incredible price for this portable little projector that you can take with you anywhere. And it has an incredible image despite it not being a native 1080p projector. So I'll go ahead and show you Nate's video on this one, because Nate does a fantastic job showing off this projector. A lot of Nate videos in my show today. It's not that common for me.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this really awesome portable projector by Anchor.
I'll move a little faster.
Nebula. The Nebula is a portable powerhouse that boasts.
Skip ahead a little bit because I want to keep it on time point, because Mr. DragonBall is not a product. But basically, it's called the Capsule, obviously, because it looks like a capsule, right? It's kind of like that shape. So I'll show you right to the footage of it.
On the left side, I left a light on, and I did that because I wanted to see how well this fares at only 100 lumens if you have other light sources. And so far, as you guys can see right here, we are at the main menu, which we'll go over in just a few seconds. But you guys can see that the light isn't really taking you away from how bright this is, and the Apollo isn't
two different types of licenses,
power source, so it's
Hobby
going to be in a power save mode. Alright, so what I want to go ahead and do now is I have the lights off, and I want to show you guys this color accuracy check. And the reason I want to do this is I want you guys to see how good of a job the Nebula does at reproducing colors, which in my opinion, it's phenomenal. And then I'll make sure you guys can hear how good the audio coming from the Nebula sounds as well. So let's go ahead and play the video. And so we have it turned down all the way right now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just make sure you guys are able to hear the loudness or the clarity coming from the speaker itself. And if you guys take a look at the bottom left of the screen, you guys might notice here soon that my cat is going to make an appearance.
His cat.
So what I want to go ahead and do now is I'm going to turn this up all the way, and I'm basically going to pull the camera away from the actual microphone that I'm recording with, just so you guys can hear how good the sounds say you're sitting away from it.
So I want to point out that this is an incredible projection image and projected image, considering this is 854 by 480 pixels. It is not 720p. It is not 1080p, but it looks amazing considering that it's 854 by 480p pixels. It is 16 by 9, and the projection image can be in between 40 and 100 inches. So it lets you know how many meters distance you have. Like, for instance, it has to be 2.87 meters at 80 inches, 1.72 meters at 60 inches, 1.14 meters at 40 inches, etc. So really, really good quality considering in this capsule projection video. Yes, there's also a video of it, and James covered the same exact capsule as well. So both Nate and James have this Anchor Nebula capsule, and for the price and the fact that it isn't even a 1080p native, you wouldn't know by projecting it. It looks so good. Yeah, that's Nate's wall, not a screen. Nate's wall. Yep. What I can't tell you, I don't know for certain if Nate, because Nate has projection screen paint, but I don't know if he painted his wall with it yet. So that I have to find out. Is that his wall with the painted projection screen paint, or is that his wall without it? Because I got him special projection screen paint to test and compare with a projector screen, and so we'll find out. Yeah, he is going to have a whole full projector wall coming up. So next up on the stream is the Atom Stack, and again, this is one that I saw was on sale today, and I was like, this laser engraver is just amazing. I got to showcase it real quick. This is the last video that I have on the stream for me in my segment today. Then all the rest is physical products on hand, except for a couple of videos of Miss DragonBloggers stuff.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Atom Stack A5 M50 Pro laser engraver. The M50 Pro is one of Atom Stack's newer laser engravers. I wouldn't say this is their newest, but it's definitely up there. You guys can see that right here that this machine is draped in a nice matte black finish all the way around the entire body. And honestly, this is one of the nicest looking laser engravers I have, even though it's one of the open chassis designs. You guys can see that right here, you have a huge engraving area, which is 400 by 410 millimeters. So you guys are definitely going to be able to get in all of the stuff you want to print and measure it out with the included millimeter measurements that are on both the Y and X axis. And then speaking about the laser itself, because this is a laser engraver, the laser on this is an optical power rated from 5 to 5.5 watts, and the laser focus area is reduced on this to 0.08 times 0.08 millimeters, which is very, very accurate. This thing can get through 20 millimeter thick wooden boards, 15 millimeter black acrylic, and just so much more. The centering temperature of this is up to 800 to 850 degrees Celsius, so very, very hot. And installing this and getting this adjusted on the rail that you guys can see right there is as simple as sliding it down on that rail, and then whenever you need to move this down so you can engrave something that doesn't have as much of a height on it, you can do it just like you saw in the video there. Then taking a look right up here on top, you're going to have all of your controls. So you're going to have your reset button, your on-off button, you're going to have your micro SD
I'm going to mute my mic
port,
for a second because I really do got a cough.
and an emergency stop button, which is really awesome. Just in case things go wrong, you can just tap that down and it will shut the laser off. And then one of the coolest things about this laser engraver is the fact that it has this offline controller. So you guys do not have to have this connected to your computer running through Lightburn or running through Laser Gerbil. And here's just a little bit of a test, just kind of a time lapse of the Atom Stack A5 M50 Pro working. You guys can see here that it's absolutely awesome. And then this is a real-time test. So if you guys aren't familiar with laser engraving, the way it works is basically burning the material that you are engraving on, and it will do so going line by line. And this is controlled by software through your PC, which is normally
No, I'm not sick.
And then also, I'm just going to go ahead and
throat's
back
getting dry
out.
from
You guys
talking
can
too
kind
much.
of see what it looks like. This
I don't have a
doesn't
drink
smoke,
handy.
so just be aware of that. And then here's just a little bit of an example of that larger laser engraving area with the 400 by 410. You guys can see that right here in the video. I actually engraved this for my brother-in-law's new biz that he just opened, and I think it just came out really well.
No,
The
in this case, I
Atom
think my
Stack
throat just dried out
M50
from
Pro
talking too
has
much.
honestly surprised
For some
me
reason,
in all
green-
aspects.
I drink a lot of
expect
green
it to
tea,
be
right?
bad,
But for
I
some
did
reason, I
know
find
would
that
be this
green
good and easy
tea
to get set up. So if you guys have
can
been
dry
looking
out my
to
mouth
get
a
into
lot.
laser
Like
engraving,
even more
I
so than
definitely
coffee. I don't know
recommend
why.
checking this one out. It's super awesome. I think you'll like it, and I'll see you
Like
on the
green
next
tea for
video.
some reason dries out my mouth a lot. Like I'll drink it, and instead of my mouth feeling like hydrated, it just makes me sometimes feel like my mouth is dry. I don't know if anybody else has that issue with green tea or not, but green tea sometimes makes my throat feel drier than before I drank the green tea. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's just a me thing, but green tea doesn't really like give you that coating that makes you feel like your mouth's nice and hydrated. It just dries it out for some reason. At least for me. No, I don't. I just drink straight green tea without lemon in it at all, because I know lemon does do that. So next up is a rather gaming specific product, and I had this on hand, And I thought this was unique. So for those of you who have a PlayStation 5 or who've been interested in getting a PlayStation 5, I wanted to just showcase this product. So this is the DualSense controller, first of all, which is the PlayStation 5 controller. And I love the DualSense controller. The DualSense controller to me is the best designed controller of any console. This touch button over here and the haptic feedback and the triggers are just absolutely amazing. Now, they don't even take advantage of all the things this controller can do yet, but in some of the games. But if you play the little demo that comes with the PlayStation 5, the fact that you could literally use 2 fingers and draw, and it'll register multi-point touch and multiple drawings, there's just so much you could do with this controller. It's really an amazing controller, and I love my PlayStation 5. I play Horizon Forbidden West on it right now whenever I have some spare time, which is not very often. But then I came across this really unique X-Knight back paddles that came to me, because the PlayStation 5 does not have back paddles. Back paddles are those like paddles behind it that you can press with your middle fingers or your index fingers. And paddles specifically are more for FPS gamers because you can have a faster response time than having to pull your thumb around to the front and press the buttons over here in the front. The other thing too is you're playing various FPS games where both your thumbs have to be on thumbsticks and you need access to these buttons. You don't want to necessarily pull your thumb off of your thumbstick to press these buttons. So that's where this X-Knight plate comes in. And it just simply attaches over your PlayStation controller. You can see the hinges are right here, and it just opens up right here. Easy to slide it on and off. And it has these little, they look like pipes, but they're plastic. They come up and they sit over your buttons, and they allow extremely fast button presses. And it works just really well. I'm surprised at how fast it works. So naturally easy to use. I was just super impressed that they actually designed something that works this well to solve the backplate problem on the PlayStation 5 controller. Now, the one thing I will say is because it uses the X and the square, or the cross and square, believe it or not, a lot of people call it the X button, but officially Sony calls it the cross button. So it's the cross and the square. You have to remap your keys in each game, because in a lot of games, you really, in a lot of shooter games, it's really the triangle and the circle which have more value to put on the back panel. So you would want to remap your keys for that game, and you have to do it each specific game and how you do it. But other than that, it is really impressive, and it was something worth showcasing. And it's just a very clever design that they actually worked out the perfect design to where these little pipes go right over those buttons, and you could just tap those things super fast, and they're accurate too. So I was super impressed with this X-Knight back paddle solution for the PlayStation 5 controller, the DualSense controller. So if you play a PS5 and you want to keep your thumbs on your analog sticks and still press those cross and X buttons without taking thumbs off the sticks, this is definitely a solution for doing that. Again, pretty niche product, but it was pretty cool, and I was excited to test it. Yeah, I've always loved I know a lot of people who like the Xbox controllers more because they're bigger and bulkier, but I've always loved the PlayStation controllers more than the Xbox controllers, and it's just a matter of preference. Some people love the Xbox controllers. I've always loved the PlayStation controllers, especially 4 and 5, but 5 is my favorite. 5 is a bit bulkier than the 4, but it makes up for it. It really does. The design is just excellent. Excellent. And I've 8-hour gaming, let's see, it's the longest I've gamed in one session. So I've gamed from like 10 p.m. to like 2 a.m. For Horizon Forbidden West one night, where I lost track of time and had no sleep at all. And, you know, the battery life on those controllers lasts pretty good as well. So next up, my second to last product on my set, and I'm going to go a little faster here. This was that Kiwi video I was telling you about, so you get to see Kiwi. This is a little suction cup toy that sticks on the ground and encourages your dog to pull on it, to tug on it, and gives him a little bit of a workout. Now, if you have a bigger dog, Pumpkin was able to rip this thing off like it was nothing, but Kiwi struggled with it, and it provided him a good little workout for a period of time. So I'm going to show you that video. I think we still have this somewhere in the house. Probably on top of the fridge. I'm here showcasing this dog toy which suction cups to the floor and has a little bowl on it.
And we're gonna see if my dogs can rip it off the floor or how they like it. Yes, I know you're excited. Let's go see how this works.
Kiwi's very excited.
And it's got the suction cup. No, don't jump yet, guys. Don't jump yet. Let's see if I can get this stuck on the floor. Here's the way it looks. Let's see how they do with it. Ready? All right, let me get it nice and tight on the floor. Move, move. Back up, back up, back up. I know those that. Let's see how good they can pull that. All right, can they pull it? You're supposed to grab the ball. There you go. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. No, not the suction cup. The ball. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. There he goes. He's got the ball. Here, go get the ball.
Once Pumpkin figured out that how to pull it, Pumpkin just he has so much strength he can pull it off the suction easily.
There you go. Watch.
But Kiwi kind of works at it.
Kiwi, you like that?
Of course, he goes for the string more than the ball.
Tug on it. You can't pull it off. Chewing on the rope. Tug on it, Kiwi.
But they have a good time with it.
Oh, look at your little.
It lasted a while. Now,
Trying so hard.
depending, I wouldn't say you could
So
use
hard.
this with a bulldog or a dog
Trying so
that
hard,
can
tug on
has
it.
a really
Can't
strong
pull it
jaw.
off.
They will eventually work through that string. You see how he's pulling on the string
Look at that Kiwi.
and tugging? They will eventually work through that string and separate it. It will eventually tear.
He's trying.
Um,
He's tugging.
But if you want to just give something for your dog to entertain them for a little while,
Are you able to pull that
it
off?
works for small dogs.
Are you- oh, no.
The ball itself might be a little big for tiny dogs' mouths, like a Chihuahua's mouth, but if you have like a brachiophilic dog with a flat face and a wide mouth like my dog's, it works pretty well for them. Kiwi really dug it. He just tugged on it and tugged on it for a while. Till Pumpkin would take it from him and just yank it off. So just a fun little dog toy, something to test out and play with, see if your dog likes it, if you have a smaller dog. Again, if you have a bigger dog, they'll just use their weight to pull it and they'll just pull off that suction cup. But the suction cup works well. I have a hard tile floor, linoleum. As long as your floor is really, really not non-porous and the suction can get a good, nice suction grab, it should work out pretty well. As an option there. And I just realized I refreshed my chat and I missed a whole bunch of chat. So I didn't see the last chats. Yes, I think a boxer would destroy it. Yeah, pretty quickly, actually. Thanks. So next up, this is the Gusku flexible leg stroller fan or car seat fan or car fan or park fan or whatever you want to do with it. You can even stand it on its legs and use it as a desk fan. So it has it charges via USB-C and its battery lasts depending on how fast you have the wind speed on. It lasts fairly long for a workout session. I mostly would wrap this around the stroller, not the stroller. I would wrap this around the handlebars of my indoor bike and give myself a breeze in my face while I was using the handlebars on my bike. It works for that. Sometimes if it gets too hot and I don't have a fan close to me at my desk, I'll just set it on my desk and have it pointed at me. And it charges really fast via USB-C. Literally charges to max speed fast. You can also use it while it's plugged in too. And it just gives you that extra little fan boost. Now, if you're somebody who walks your kids or babies in a stroller or, one of those walkers, you could just attach that and give them a little breeze if they're out in the heat and stuff like that. That's kind of what it's built for, is a stroller fan, but it's pretty versatile and you can use it almost anywhere. So I'm going to give you a chance to win one of these right now. Go to DragonBlogger.com/gift card. If you entered in for the mystery product, I'm going to draw from there the winner of one of these. Now, you could choose not to claim the prize if I draw your name. If you do draw the prize, you're still eligible to win the mystery box. It doesn't make you ineligible to winning the mystery box of the gift cards. But you just let me know. If you don't want it, I'll choose another winner. If you want it, I will have it shipped to you because this is being shipped from Gusku directly, and they'll be shipping it. USA shipping address only. We ready for me to draw a winner? One mystery prize, but we got a couple other physical prizes, Blake. We've got some, like I said, Mrs. DragonBlogger, when she gets to her segment, we've got some Apple Watch or smartwatch band bling, which is kind of like this jewelry that you could wear around your watch band to bling up your watch band. And then we've got the mystery product, and then there was this, and then we got the 2 gift cards. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner now. Quick draw. Give me a second. All right, and we're doing this one. So the winner of the Gusku fan is Mary D. Is there a Mary D in chat? Mary D. See if there's a Mary D in chat. I'll see if there's a different Avalon handle name in a second here. Sometimes people enter from the email and then they don't show up for the live stream. So it's possible they may not be here. Let's see. 30 seconds left for Mary. Do we see Mary yet? Oh yeah, believe me, I've lived in Arizona 19 years, P13. Could always use another fan in Arizona, absolutely. So it doesn't look like Mary D's here, so I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go draw a new winner. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New winner being drawn. Mary D is not here in chat. Roberto Jr. Roberto Jr., you here in chat? Roberto Jr. here. It's both. You could use it battery powered, or you could plug it and have it plugged in via USB-C all the time. So it does both. It charges via USB-C and it works on battery, or you can plug it in. So right now you can see I have it on battery. So it works both. It's Roberto Jr. in chat. I usually see him on the stream, so if he's not here, he missed out. Roberto, even if you don't want the prize, at least let me know you don't want the prize. Roberto Jr. 10 seconds. Not seen Roberto. Hey, Jacqueline, welcome. People are entering to win the giveaways at dragonblogger.com/gift card. Ah, you want it. Welcome, Roberto. Roberto, do you want this handheld fan? Yes or no? USA address, can ship it to you. Just confirm you want it, and then I'll collect your information after the stream and send it over to Gusku to send you the prize. They'll send you a brand new one. Not too late, Jacqueline. The only giveaway we drew was this little hand fan. That's the only thing. We still have the mystery product, we still have the gift cards, and we still have the smartwatch band bling coming up. Charms. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Roberto. All right. Next, we're going to move on to Miss DragonBloggers segment. I know my segment ran a little long, so we're going to move on to Miss DragonBloggers segment.
You think?
You think? Okay, okay. All right. First up, we got those nice little earrings.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try
Wait.
not spend too long because I've got 15 items. Yeah. So I am working on and devising a way that I can show the jewelry in different ways. So I'm just experimenting. Let me know the feedback. I'm trying to get it so it's closer to the camera and you can see more detail. So that's why I kind of have it tipped, because when I just stood it up, you can just have a bottom view. So I'm just going to try a couple different things. So yeah, these are the nautical anchor and ship wheel earrings. One thing that I really like is I like asymmetry is what I like. So when I find earrings like this, it's just really cool that one side is the wheel, one side is the anchor. And if you're familiar with our family, my son is U.S. Navy sailor. And so we want to thank everybody that serves. So anyway, these are asymmetrical. It's blue enamel. And then you've got the base metal. So if you're sensitive to base metals, just give it a try. See how it does. These do have a 2-inch drop from the top of this enamel type of top all the way down to the bottom. So just know that they're not heavy in any way. They're very light. It does come with the bullet backs. that focusing really good?
A little higher to the center. Towards the center more. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I can see that.
It's weird working with a camera like this because, yeah, you wouldn't think like, oh, okay, turn it and put it in the middle, but there's a whole science to this. So I'm still learning. But anyway, it's a cute little pair of earrings here. The next we have, of course, nautical theme again. So I found these little cute charms for the iWatch band, also Fitbit, any band that you have these type of holes. Now this is a set of 3. I don't have the other one on here, but I just put the anchor and the captain's wheel right here. So they're in the gold tone, but I just thought these were super cute. And I've got these charms coming up also. So next we have this Turkish, like vintage style ring here. Let's see if I can balance it on this. You know what? I'm going to try the top here. I tried to get a taller type of stand so you can see better. Well, if I hold it like that, see, I don't want you guys to just have a top view. I want you to have like a view that's like right on. That's pretty good though, right? Jess?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. So yeah, that is the Turkish style vintage jewelry. And this is resin and also crystal. So you'll see some parts where it's resin and then of course the center crystal made to kind of look like the ruby. The thing about Turkish jewelry is they're very intricate and they've got a lot of colors going on. And the other thing is the Turkish are known for gold and their filigree work and things like that. So if you're looking for a cool ring that has some character to it, check these ones out. Now it's fully finished on the inside, which means it won't hurt your finger to wear this all day because this is a little bit larger of a ring. Now it's not heavy. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. I wanted to share it with you guys. The next ring I have is also the same kind of motif here. Let's see if I can show you spot on. Isn't that pretty? So that has a 12 by 14 middle stone, and it's kind of like this deep blue. It kind of reminds me of a really high quality like London blue topaz. But yeah, again, fully finished on the inside. Lots of detail. Crystals at the top and in the middle there. It's 2 tones, so you have different colored prongs holding that crystal in. But really pretty. So the next thing I have is the watch charms that I was talking about that I have on mine. So it comes as a pack. They're all covered in that cubic zirconia. So of course I got the S, I got the different designs, the heart. So, and then I'm gonna give away a pack of charms to somebody on at the end of the stream. But just a cute way to kind of personalize your watch. It does work with Fitbit also. You can see my watch here. Guess who's on there? Kiwi. That's Kiwi. You can see it. So yeah, check out those charms. So I've combined them. So in the carousel, you'll see the one that's on the white band with the initial, and then the other ones you'll see with the charm heart right here. So I kind of combined them. So that worked best. I like to kind of customize things. The other thing we have for today, and I will try these on for you, but I'm going to stack these a little bit. I do have another display that I ordered coming, so that might be a great way to do it also. The one thing I've noticed about when you're doing streaming and cameras like this, it was actually better like when I tipped it. So like my hand, this one is just standing straight up, But like if I tip it, like with my hand, you see more. So of the product, like dead on. So I'm trying new things. I'll get better. Anyway, this pack of 3 2mm thin stackable bands, really cute to customize. They're good for thumb rings, anything of that nature. They are the tritone, so you have the silver tone, the rose tone, and the gold tone. And the really cool thing about this is the finish is that sandblasted glitter finish. You guys can see that right there. Hopefully that's coming through so you can see some detail. Whoops. But yeah, anyway, these are really great stackables, thumb rings, anything of that nature. But I just like to customize. I like having a lot of rings on, but sometimes I don't want just a really thin one. So this would also go great with like a wedding set. So great for people of all ages. I'll put those on my fingers so you can kind of see those throughout the program here. So next we have a collection of dragon jewelry. Let me show you the first one. That's the blue one here. So let me just take these off without tangling. Okay, so this one is the first one, and this is the blue, and it is 925 sterling silver. You've got an 18-inch chain with a 2-inch extender, lobster claw clasp here. You could put a magnet on, so it's very easy to put on and off. But I think this could be male or female. I think it could be anybody that has the love of dragons. If you can see the blue crystal.
You have to get it closer.
You can see the blue crystal. That's kind of if you can see the dragon right there. That seems pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the 2 dragons actually. And then you have your blue crystal here. Nice chain. It's a box style chain. So it's a very durable type of chain. And then if you like the color purple, which is my favorite color, do have this one. This one is a little bit thinner. It's not as thick as the other one. Kind of compare, but they're generally the same size pendant. So you have the crystal heart, and then you have the enameled dragon right here. And you do have the 925 sterling silver chain. Again, this is a 2-inch extender with a lobster claw clasp. And this comes on just a typical rope style chain. That really basic chain. But good pendant chain. Nice little pendant here. Fully finished on the back, which is nice. You know, with fashion jewelry, you can always tell that there's like a higher quality fashion jewelry when they take the time to finish the back, because A, they don't have to do that. B, they don't have to do that because typically no one sees the back. But if they go to do that, I think that's pretty cool. That's the kind of things you would see in finer jewelry. So I just want to give the company a little kudos for that. And the other one they did finish also. So let's see.
See if you can get that amethyst one closer, the purple one. A little closer.
Okay.
It's just really hard to see detail, on this fine jewelry.
Yeah.
Be really close. There you go, that's good.
Yeah, so you have the crystal heart, you
So
have
can see
the wings.
The purple enamel in the wings. Like, matches.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I'm probably going to keep that one. So next, I have these cute earrings. These are the safety pin earrings. Now these are really cute. They're kind of like a fish hook, So you put this through your ear and then you just latch it like a safety pin. Has crystal around the bottom. See that? So yeah, you just put it through your ear, close it up. They dangle like that. I left them open, but close it. If you don't want to close it, you don't have to. Like if you just want to wear them like a fish hook, you can do that too. Let's see. So really cool, really edgy, really unique, but very in trend right now. These are 14 karat gold plated. These are about a 1 inch drop, so they're not really long or intrusive. They're not heavy. So yeah, I mean, give these a try. I have another pair of earrings that's really cool. So if you've ever heard of threaders, I'll show these. So you have the long, thin
Hey, Margaret, welcome.
long, thin chain, and then at either end, you have what would be like a post back on a stud earring. Now, what you can do is this a couple of ways. So there's a little notch right there, and you can put a butterfly back on there or one of those silicone backings. But if you have multiple piercings, you can thread this through multiple piercings, which is cool. So this is really, really a fun way to feature some of your piercings. Very cool, not heavy. You don't even really feel them. Put it there. You don't really feel it when you're wearing, so they're comfortable. I probably would not sleep in them just because I wouldn't want it tangling or poking the back. But you can kind of customize this. Really cute, really edgy. Threaders are really in right now.
And I can share
Either end.
I can share the video of how they look in this
Yeah.
DragonBloggers ear.
Yeah, so I do have this for you guys to look at.
Here my wife is demonstrating these 14 karat gold plated threader earrings. You can see how they just go in the ear like this, and they're very versatile in how you want to wear them. Because they're threader earrings, you could just simply thread them and wear them however you want, whether you want the back to be longer or the front to be longer. If you have multiple ear piercings, you could also thread them through multiple ear holes. Like my wife has multiple ear piercings, so she could thread this through multiple holes in her ear and kind of have them daisy chain up in her various ear holes. These threader earrings are really nice, very versatile.
So that's the threader earrings.
So they're really cute. Next, I have a really popular style right now is, I'm sure you've all heard, the paper clip style. So these are a 14 karat gold plated. So this set includes a bracelet with a lobster claw clasp with an extender. So it's 7 inches in its length, but it's got a 2-inch extender. So if you wear an 8-inch, that will totally work. If you wear like a 6.5, you can make it really as small as you want to. But this set includes the bracelet and the necklace. Now this gauge is kind of more bulky, more of a really European style, but really nice little set. You could travel with this, and this set is 14 karat gold plated over your base metal. So it's 15.5 inches long with the 2-inch extender. So you can take that out a little bit if you want choker length, or you want to fall a little bit longer from your neck or shorter, so you can really hook it anywhere. But this is really nice. I like how they did the little accent beads right there that kind of interlock with that paper clip type of setting. So really nice little set. Next, I've got a really cool pair of earrings. Let's see if I can maybe show these. Let's see. It's nice if I hold it. I promise I'll find some other things to do. So these are really cool 14 karat gold plated Huggy hoops. So you have your classic saddleback clasp. The hooks right there. Now these are really cool. These will be your Huggy style, closer to your earlobe. So if you like hoop earrings, but you don't like how, if they're longer or whatever, like long hoops, like I love the look, but that just like drives me crazy. Those big hoops that are like 4 inches, like, yeah. So anyway, really cool style. It's that very chic, like, unique Italian style jewelry. So really great pair. It's not heavy. And they are 14 karat gold plated. So if you're looking for a really cool pair of hoops, check these out. Yeah, that's a good view. So, yeah. All right, next, so I've been using this to kind of showcase some other stuff. So it's time for me to show you this really cool plush velvet travel jewelry box and organizer. So they give you a really cool little cleaning cloth here to just be able to, polish up your jewelry. I like to use a cloth every night when I take off the jewelry that I've worn. Just in case there was chemicals or, I do dishes and stuff like that. So it's good to clean your jewelry. You don't have to clean them with chemicals. But this is a really cool little valet case. You have plenty of room for rings. Put some of the jewelry in here. So plenty of room for rings. What I'll show you is really cool. You also get a mirror and you get some places for some stud earrings. But this lifts out. And you can put your chains, bracelets, necklaces in this. So I'll show you with the, so all you do is you put it through like this, snap the hook, and now you're ready to travel. You can stuff these in this little pouch, or you can keep things like earring backings, your cleaning cloth all in one box. So that's really cool. Pretty good size pockets and things like that. So yeah, definitely check this one out. This could be great for traveling. It could be great just for your bedstand or on your dresser. This would be cool to give, stock up for Christmas. This would be really cool if somebody has like a lot of cufflinks or they have a lot of, bracelets and stuff like that. If you have a kid that is, building their jewelry collection, this could be a really cool option. Like this would be a good option for my son because he wears the man chains and stuff like that. So he needs a place to keep them. Right now it's just kind of this wood box that his grandma made him. But anyway, so check out this little really cool little plush velvet kind of travel valet kind of box, and it is that plush velvet.
It holds a lot for being so small.
Yeah, it does. It really does. So now the last thing on my list, I'll show you the product because I do have that on hand, of course, and I'll show you also a little bit of the video. Ready for my video?
Okay, we can do that. We're gonna queue it up here. Switch over to the video scene. So a little bit of a long one, so let me know how to skip around a little bit.
Yeah, basically, I just want to show.
Do you want me to play it muted? That way you can just kind of talk over all the videos going?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll do that.
That would be good. Feature.
I'll skip to the part where it's an activation. How's that? Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so this is the product on hand. You get the unit, You get the basket. You also get a stand. And you also get this. Now, what is this for? This is if you have like chains. Also, if you have this is a CD holder. So anybody that does have CDs still, or those discs, it is rated to do that. So this just flips up, and one thing I really like is you can see in the unit, in the basket, without having to open it. Very easy to use. You have your minimum and your max water levels. This has 5 settings from 90 to 600 seconds. 2 LED color displays. This is a stainless steel tank. You really don't even need to add some chemicals because the way ultrasonic cleaners work, it vibrates at a really unique frequency, and that's what kind of cleans the jewelry. I like any time where I don't have to use a chemical, like steam mobs and stuff like that. I'm all for it. So yeah, so the large tank does fit a full-size CD and DVDs. You can do watches, rings, bracelets, necklaces. You can also do glasses in this. So just a multitude of things. This holds about 850 milliliters. So if you're just curious about that, you will have the countdown. So it will show you how much time you have left. The button. This is where the cord connects. I'll show you what it looks like with the basket in there. There you go. But yeah, really nice. I've used it. It works great. It works great. I put my rings in there. I put now it says watches, but I don't know that I would do that. Especially if you have one that's just water resistant. I'm not sure that I would submerge it. But just be careful, read the instructions. Because even on the box, you can see the box says watches, but I'm not sure that I would. Now, if you have a completely like military grade where it is like waterproof and it is sealed, like my son, being in the Navy, he's gonna submerge it. And so if you have one of those, feel free to clean it. But if you have any fine watches, gold with silver, gold with stainless steel, I'm not sure that I would submerge the whole casing. But just be careful, use your judgment. I really also doubt that anybody really has a lot of CDs laying around. I mean, I guess. I know we don't. But, I know my mom has a lot of vintage CDs and stuff like that. So this would actually be perfect for her. That's funny that we're calling CDs vintage, Justin. I just thought about...
CDs can't be vintage.
No, I just thought about that, though.
It can't be vintage.
No, they kind of are, in the respect that we went from using these every day for a year, for years.
The 90s were just last year, 1 year.
And now, I don't even think we have one. I mean, maybe, in some junk drawers and stuff, old driver type of CDs and, stuff like that. But, we went from using those all the time to, they've pretty much been phased out.
Your grandma still has cassette tape in the garage.
No, she doesn't.
I could swore I found some cassette tape.
No. I'm positive she doesn't have those. Or 8-track. Does that suck? I know what 8-track is.
Yeah, that's like going back in the laser disc and
all right, I'm gonna stop dating myself because I just turned 24 again in June. So for the 6th year in a row. So
all right.
From what I've read.
Yeah, from what you've read in the historical archives.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're going to cut over to the live scene now and start doing the giveaways at the end of the stream. So the first thing we're going to give away is the gift cards. 2 gift cards, $5 gift cards. You could choose an Amazon gift card, or you could choose PayPal, or you could choose a Steam gift card if you are a friend of DragonBlogger on Steam, because Steam doesn't allow you to give gift cards to strangers or emails. You have to be a Steam friend to get a gift card on Steam. Why, thank you, Ed. Ed says you don't look a day past 21.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate that.
So we are going to choose the 2 gift card winners first, and then we'll do the smartwatch band bling, and then we'll do the mystery product. Working on the draw right now.
Of course, the other day when we went out, I did order a drink, and they did not card me. So I just think they're not, like, compliant. Because I should have asked.
Pete H. Is there a Pete H in chat? Need a Pete H. I'll see if there's a different Amazon name.
For the love of Pete. I never really understood that saying, but I do say it quite a lot, actually.
Oh, P13. You are in chat. Yep, congrats, P13. I will contact you after the stream about your gift card prize. Next gift card winner is Kmart Kelly. Is Kmart Kelly in chat? Another win for Kmart Kelly. Yep. All right. Congrats, Kmart Kelly. Second gift card winner. Both claimed pretty quickly. So now we're going to draw the winner for, this is the smartwatch bling that you put on your watch band. It kind of like accessorizes. Yep. And if you win it, you could choose not to claim the prize, or you could just receive it and gift it to somebody. Yeah. And if you win, don't worry. It doesn't prevent you from winning the mystery box. So don't think if you claim this that it makes you ineligible to win the mystery box. It's not an either or type of thing. So
it was an extra.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Technically, I could have just included the mystery box if I would think about it. in retrospect.
No, because I think it gives multiple people.
True.
A chance.
Doris, are you here? You win the Apple Watch band or the smartwatch band bling.
Where's my sound effects?
Where are your sound effects? Are you here, Doris? And if you're here, do you claim the prize?
They do fit the Fitbit. So you don't have to have an Apple Watch.
They'll probably fit the Samsung. They'll probably fit any watch. Gift cards did end, yes. But we're drawing for the mystery product next. And we just drew for the winner. Is Doris here? Still waiting for Doris? Doris? Bueller? 26. Up. Now, do you want these watch band blings, Doris?
You could always give them away. Stock up for. And they do fit the Fitbit, so you don't have to have an iWatch. I think that's very important.
They pretty much fit. They fit any watch band, pretty much. No, they'll fit any watch band. If you have any watch band at all, they'll probably slide around any watch band.
Not like a fine watch band.
No, not a metal one. But if you have any leather, silicone watch band type band, they'll fit around them.
Well, I know they'll fit the 40 millimeter, the 45.
You don't have to claim. I'll redraw if you want me to. It's up to you. Do you have any? If you have any friends that are neighbors or family members, you can always gift them too.
Donate it. But yeah, we can pick somebody else.
Doris says redraw.
Okay.
Redrawing.
That's okay. It's just paying it forward.
That's right. So we got a Richard E as the next winner. Richard E. It's Richard in chat.
And those charms are actually gender neutral. If you look at it, some are like solid bars, like
the solid bars.
They don't have anything cutesy. They kind of like remind me of a tie-tack.
Yeah, they are.
Kind of.
Yeah, they're pretty neutral. I would say they are.
Yeah.
Especially the solid bars. I don't see anything about them that screams.
Like if you had an identical watch with your partner or something like that, you can put one of these on there and then.
Waiting for Richard to either claim or not claim the prize.
Come on, you guys gotta be here.
And this gives other people time to enter at dragonblogger.com/gift card and hurry up in for the mystery product.
Bum, bum, bum.
15 seconds for Richard.
Redraw.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Redraw. Kenneth Maynard. Kenneth Maynard. Are you in chat? I think Kenneth was here earlier. Kenneth M. Kenneth Maynard. Winner of the watch band Bling. Redraw? Okay. There's too many redraws for this. This obviously isn't. So I'm just going to include this in the mystery box to whoever gets it. And then you can do what you will with it. It's too many redraws on it. And I think it's a little too niche.
Okay, then I'm just going to send them to Ed. Congratulations.
Ed, you want them? She's going to send them to you. All right. We're drawing the mystery product then. She'll just send those to Ed. Evans wants them. You want them, Evans? Okay, Evans. Miss Dragonblogger will send it to you, Evans. Evans gets them.
Okay.
Evans, I have your address ready too, so. All right. Now we're going to completely refresh the giveaway entries. And we're going to draw for the mystery product. That way we won't click redraw where it ineligibles everybody else. So make sure it's completely fresh. So if you were selected for the Goose Goo fan, or you were just previously drawn and rejected the prize, you're still eligible for winning the mystery product. The mystery product goes to, or box, mystery box. USA only shipping address. The winner is Blake M. Blake, do you have a USA only shipping address? Blake, you're the winner of the mystery box, but it's an only USA shipping address. Okay, congratulations, Blake. You've won the mystery box. You've been waiting for this one for a while, so congratulations. Today was your lucky day. I will contact you to get your address to ship out the prize. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in for the Sunday giveaway show. We have more content coming up. We have Nate tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We've got a whole bunch of unique things happening this week. I have more giveaways planned through the week. I have given products for James to give away and Nate to give away during the week. We've decided to theme out Nate's show on Wednesday will be more game and kind of like hobby focused. So Nate will be doing the Pokemon card giveaway thing on Wednesday only. That'll be the stream where he does the Pokemon card giveaways. But the whole stream will be a little bit more hobby and game themed. We're going to try to experiment. Since Nate streams 5 days a week, we're going to try doing a little bit of theming around some of his shows and see if we, because some people like the Pokemon, some people like the 3D printing, but not everybody likes those things. So some people may not like the 3D printer being showcased so frequently and all the 3D prints, other people. So we're going to try to theme out the shows a little bit. We're trying to cater as much of an audience as possible. But don't forget also on Wednesday, Nate is giving away the 3D printed Darth Vader. And I haven't posted that here yet, but if you go to dragonblogger.com/winvader, he custom printed all the parts of the Darth Vader 3D statue, and he will be shipping it to a winner that shows up on a stream live on Wednesday. So that drawing is going to be on his 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Stream. So make sure you tune into that if you want to win the 3D printed Darth Vader. In the meantime, I'm just going to repost our current active giveaways on the site. The first one is, of course, we have the Gigabyte GDG5 gaming laptop, or $800. The link to that is dragonblogger.com/wingaminglaptop. I posted that in chat right now. And then the other giveaway, which just launched this morning, is the Nintendo Switch Lite with Pokemon Legends Arceus. You can enter that as well. Those giveaways both end in September. It's one of those ones where you just go to the site, you do as many entries per day, because some of them have daily entries, and the more you do, the better your odds. And we've already announced the winner of the Imazing Jump Starters earlier. One of the winners of the Imazing Jump Starters was somebody who consistently watched the video entry every single day. And they had so many entries just from watching a video every single day. So they collected those daily entries and it boosted their odds and they were able to win. Everybody, thank you for showing up for the Sunday show. Have a great rest of your Sunday and start of your week, and we'll talk to you soon.